Yeah, I just wanted to tell you a little bit about the uh, story with regard to my mum passing away. My mother passed away in 1955. I was 12 years old, and I was in the backyard. I had a skating rink I had made, and I was out there watering that rink. Mrs. Morris asked me to come in. She wanted to talk to me, and she indicated that my mother had passed away. And I said, "Oh, okay, fine." Went back out to the skating rink. Now, the next day, got up, was going to school, walked down to pick up a friend of mine, David McLean, who I'd go to school with. And he said, I said, as I got to his door, I said, "Oh, my mother passed away." And then for some reason, can't explain it, I actually broke down in tears. And his mother came to the door and asked what was going on. And David told his mother, and his mother said, "Well, what are you doing going to school?" Well, I said, "Oh, no, I'll be fine." So, of course, I got to school, was in the classroom, and anyway, suddenly it hit me again, and I stood up and told the teacher that my mother had passed away, and I broke down crying again. And then, of course, she sent me home. Well, that evening, and Mrs. Morris got a phone call from, I guess, my brothers or sisters saying that my mother was at such and such a funeral home, and that they would love me to come down because it would be an opportunity for me to meet some of my brothers and sisters. So actually, she took me down, and this was the first time I had actually saw my mother. She was in her coffin, and I walked up and took a look in. And the other part is that I did meet some of my brothers and sisters, but they were just names to me. And my youngest sister, Goldie, who was really looking forward to seeing me, I actually missed her, or I might even walk by her on the way out the door. But it's sort of a little interesting story that even though you're not with your mother, you're still attached to your mother in such a very, very strong way.